Hey guys, today I'm just shooting a quick video to show you how I remove my nail polish. And you're probably thinking, I already know how to remove my nail polish, but I do it just a little bit differently and I find it to be a lot easier. The polish remover that I use is just from Studio Tools. It's this purple strengthening nail polish. And I don't know that I would vouch for the strengthening part of it, but it's just a nice remover that does have acetone in it without being 100% acetone. And then for my cotton, I have a salon size roll of cotton that I bought at Sally's, and I just rip off small pieces for each of my nails. I've had this big box since like the beginning of the year, and I've barely put a dent in it. And the technique that I'm going to use basically just helps to keep the polish remover on there longer and makes it easier to take the polish off. So you see, I'm just going to soak the cotton with remover and then place it right over my nail. And it should be wet enough with remover that you can just stick it on there and it stays in place. And I'm just going to repeat that for each of my nails. Hopefully you guys can see that. Some of you may have heard of the foil method, where you take a piece of tin foil and wrap it over your finger and over the cotton. And basically what that does is it makes sure that the cotton stays totally in contact with your nail. And it also keeps the polish remover from evaporating. So that is a technique that I would use if I know that I used a lot of coats of polish or if I'm removing glitter. But generally, just putting it right on my nail like this, it stays in place perfectly fine, and then I'm just going to leave it like this for a couple minutes. Okay, so it's been a couple minutes, and once you've done this a couple times, you'll get a better feel for how long you need to leave it. A normal basic manicure for me is about 4 coats, a base coat, 2 or 3 coats of color, and then a top coat. And what you want to do is kind of just apply an even pressure and pull toward the tip of your nail. That will keep it from getting ingrained in your cuticle. And you can see pretty much all the polish comes right off and your nail is clean. If you do have a couple pieces left over, you can just fold the cotton ball to the clean side and clean up any excess, or just wet down another cotton ball and do the same. The cotton that's on your finger should still be slightly damp when you take it off. If all of the acetone has evaporated, it is harder to pull it off. But I feel like this is kind of gentler for your nail because you're not, scrubbing back and forth trying to get the polish all off. And like I said, it doesn't get, pushed into your cuticle, which can be really hard to remove. And you see, I do still have, not sure if you can see, a couple spots of polish because this polish did have some glitter in it, but it wasn't a full glitter polish, which is why I did not use the foil or the 100% acetone. And like I said, you can just clean up those little bits with the clean side of the cotton or with a new cotton. But you can see that for the most part all the polish comes off, and especially if you're just using like a cream polish or something with a little bit of shimmer as opposed to something that has glitter in it. And like I said, if you feel like you have used a lot of coats, you can leave it on your nail longer. Or if you feel like it's not touching your entire nail, go ahead and feel free to use the tin foil. But I just find that's a little bit too much for every day. So, not sure how well you can see that with my sucky camera. But I've got just a little bit of cleanup to do, but for the most part, all of that sparkly polish is gone. And I'm going to go ahead and wash my hands, make sure to get rid of all of the remover residue. And then I'm also going to shoot just a quick video on some of my nail maintenance. So stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching.